Member of Knesset Levy, third reading, please step outside.
Remove member of Knesset Levy. What is this behavior?
Member of Knesset Ben Ari.
Member of Knesset Ben Ari, enough.
When it hurts, when it's the truth, it hurts. And here is the truth. That was the absolute truth. If I had succumbed to your dictates, Hamas would still be standing. Nasrallah would be standing on his missile, Hezbollah with 150,000 missiles and rockets. They are threatening us. The Radwan force was just a few meters away from invading the Galilee. Residents of the south and the north would never have returned to their homes, but they did return. The murderous Assad regime would have stood its ground.
Member of Knesset Azuz, third reading, please exit.
This is the truth.
You know it.
No matter how much you shout, you cannot mask it or distort it. You know it, and we all know it. But above all, everything above, there was one thing: Iran would have continued to produce tens of thousands of ballistic missiles at an accelerated pace, unhindered, and within a few months, she would have been developing
Member of Knesset Bita.
atomic bombs with the aim of destroying us. Yes, you too, member of Knesset, all the citizens of Israel without exception, Jews, Arabs, leftists, rightists, ultra-Orthodox, secular, we would all rise up to the sky in atomic smoke.
Member of Knesset Mikhail Shirsegal, first call.
Member of Knesset Debbie Beaton, second call.
The entire country. The entire country was in danger of destruction. Millions of Israeli citizens faced the threat of annihilation, and we faced an existential threat, literally. You can try to ignore it. I am not ignoring it. We acted to eliminate it, to distance it, to remove this threat from us that you dismiss with shouts, in all kinds of condemnations, in all kinds of stabbings. Look at the fundamental truth. This is the threat that my colleagues and I, thanks to our heroes, the IDF soldiers and commanders and the various security forces, we remove this threat, not with your shouting. None of your nonsense will change or hide it.
Members of the Knesset,
Member of Knesset Friedman, first call.
Members.
Member of Knesset Friedman. Member of Knesset Shkalim, first call. Member of Knesset Debbie Biden, you are on a second call. I do not want to remove you.
Members of the Knesset.
Member of Knesset Gottlieb.
Member of Knesset Gottlieb, enough, enough. Member of Knesset Shitrit, enough. Member of Knesset Biden.
I was not willing in any way to agree that the war would end with terms of surrender, which Hamas pushed and pressured for, unfortunately, with the help of people from within the country and with the help of world governments, with the help of the global media, with the help of the whole world. I was not willing to accept these terms. The government under my leadership did not accept any of Hamas's demands. And the result of our firm policy is that we have removed the existential threat from above us. We delivered crushing blows to all parts of the Iranian axis, to Iran itself, to Hezbollah, to Hamas, to the Houthis, to the Assad regime, which no longer exists. We strengthened Israel's deterrence power. We stood tall. We brought back our captives alive.
Some of the fallen are still there. We will bring them back too.
Instead of leaving Gaza with our heads down, we stayed inside the strip. We stayed inside while we are gripping Hamas from all sides. This is how the whole world sees us. I want to tell you, members of the Knesset, this is how they see. Show such courage. Here is the message that the Emirati leader sends to the enemies of Israel. You did everything to let anti-Semitism win, and it lost again. Israel is part of the past, present, and future of the Middle East. Hamas was defeated. Members of the Knesset, thanks to our series of great achievements, the bravery of our fighters and commanders in every arena, and the wise, determined, and sometimes courageous decisions we made, we have established our status as a power. But the campaign is not over. Yesterday we saw Hamas blatantly violating the ceasefire agreement. To our sorrow, two soldiers fell during the ceasefire. First Sergeant Itai Yabetz of blessed memory and Major Yaniv Kula of blessed memory. Hamas immediately felt the might of our arm. We attacked it with 153 tons of bombs. 153 tons of bombs. We attacked dozens of targets throughout the strip. We eliminated many terrorists, including senior commanders. I made it clear from the start, a ceasefire is not a license for Hamas to threaten us. There is and will be a very heavy price for aggression against us. And at the end of the process, we agreed upon with President Trump through joint work, the military and governmental power of Hamas will be eliminated. Even in a broader circle, our enemies are trying to rearm. Our enemies are trying to challenge us. In a violent and wild Middle East, old threats take on new forms, and there are also new threats. We are on guard, and we are also acting to thwart them. Not everything is known, and it is possible that not everything will be known. One of our hands holds a weapon to defeat those who wish us harm. Our other hand is extended in peace to those who want to make peace with us. And today there are quite a few, even many. Alongside the great challenges ahead of us, there are great opportunities to expand the circle of peace in our region and beyond. My policy, not just from today, is that peace is made with the strong, not with the weak. And today everyone knows that the state of Israel, it is a very strong country, stronger than ever before. Thanks to our strength, I had the privilege of bringing together with our friend President Trump the Abraham Accords with 4 Arab countries. Thanks to our strength and renewed cooperation with the President of the United States, I believe we will bring more peace agreements with countries in the region. But in order to successfully achieve all our goals, we must maintain our unity even more strongly. And I want to make it clear, Our unity will never be absolute. We know. We have different opinions. There are disagreements on fundamental issues. But as I have told our enemies many times, and by the way, they did not listen to me, I told them, do not test us. At the moment of truth, on the day of the test, we will all stand together. We will stand together as a fortified wall. This is what we did, and this is what we must continue to do. I call on everyone, both coalition and opposition members, and through you, to the public.
We know, we read about it. We fast for it every year.
We know what terrible destruction baseless hatred has caused in the history of our people.